And hello everybody, welcome on back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are on day 3 of the Turnabout Samurai investigation, so why not pick back up and see where we go from here. October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, we've no time to waste. Alright. Hey, buddy. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must really have wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Hahaha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, buddy. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She is well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Oh, okay, well. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. He's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says, jump PS, how high and all that. Wow, this sounds like me. I can imagine him being her beck and call, though. I can't imagine him jumping. Absolutely brutal. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth? Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up on being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Oh, that's probably important. October 19th, Global Studios, Main Gate. It's our favorite lady. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Alright. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Okay. Gonna ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft to push over, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Hell yeah, he is gross and disgusting, but also, kinda based. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, yep. Some people just don't get it. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't. Oh, Phoenix? Something you're not telling us yourself? About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it? Calling him a criminal, a thief? I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Yes, me, whippersnapper, my poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Alright. Yeah, yikes. Well, what if we go on over here? October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? I mean, very well be possible. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? It's like me trying to get someone's attention. But Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Alright. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fate blood speaks to me, I know it! Oh dear. Okay. I was wondering if you'd tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Poor Phoenix is just like, oh dear, nonstop, which... felt. Let's see though, right? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty, they're taking good care of these. Don't get too low, the fence looks dangerous. Okay. So still nothing to crack on that, huh? There's salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate the T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Well, it's odd because there's no bones on there. Incinerator apparently there's put in, it's covered in soot, must not clean it much. Light van for moving staff and equipment around, they've got it in pretty good shape, looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? Well, look, I have this. Something that's arguably way harder to get than a driver's license, but... Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Okay. Alright, so I don't think that they're gonna give us any new details. Alright, what if we go into the trailer? October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on the high from getting that rare card she needed. Hey, you know what? Honestly, fair. Oh. Alright, let's check the trash can again. Nothing here that could be a clue. Great. Looks like they were designing this set to use the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on these sets. Okay. Alright. Do we have anything? Alright, let's move out of here then. What if we go... Oh, wrong way. Do main gate. And then we move to the employee area. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. The show will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any other clues lying around? Uh-oh. No touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. Dramatique? I don't know. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique of... Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Alright. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills... How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, or if there were traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. ... Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like... Oh, that was... Looks like it. Stake plate added to the court record. Alright. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kinda bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cut with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to be that jealous. It's fine. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the empty bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. I found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Let's go... Everyone, so his lunches are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's him on the on one of the plates, minus the steak. Yeah, okay. So we already knew that. Where if we go in here? Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Which is funny, because we actually already knew that. Maybe I wasn't supposed to talk to Vasquez first, but it's fine. Who cares about the proper order, right? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff? I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Okay. What do you mean The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? But how could they just do that? What about the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Would be something like this. And this is... The fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. ... You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Ooh. Do you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. So, someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything for Miss Vasquez? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Mrs. Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Alright. Safe to say that we have found out a lot in a very short period of time. What, you're still slinking around? You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Alright. Me leading into any conversation or just trying to, like, ask a question 99% of the time. I want to ask you about 5 years ago. Ooh, she was not like that. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to? Oh, right. Anyway, her name is Penny Nichols. That's everything's just so aware, and I love it. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt in someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. You claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbeck, but I do have proof. I can prove Mr. Hammer stole that costume. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that the pill? Oh, and then Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So this is the plate that he used to eat that. He used to eat that steak. Yeah. Thinking about the phrasing of the plate he used to eat it was like he didn't really use the plate to eat it, but he did because it was on the plate. It's like little things like that where it's just like English language is weird. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. And some more lip teas from our favorite person. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldback? Okay, you win, I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldback. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. The photo? Well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. Ah, okay. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldback. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldback. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? That's crazy, because it was like so hear me out. If this happened 5 years ago, they let the fence break and then just haven't fixed it? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor over and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Okay. Alright. So let's make our way back on over to here. So now with this, oh. Okay. Alright. What if we present this? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Hold back. Old? She needs a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And used it to control Mr. Hammer? The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Alright. What else to do than pop into the trailer? You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez? You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change? So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell out everything for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You, Mr. Hammer, did it on purpose? Dun dun dun. You know, it's important because it's got the red text. That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me ruin? No. What if he... Alright, third time's a charm. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it from out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He can have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Where did they all come from, huh? Damn, I can't believe she's got her own goon squad, huh? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? There's Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. But very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. I'm surprised none of her goons did anything, but hey, we'll take it. Thank you, Gumshoe, saving the day. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Your Honor, I love him. He's great. Detective Gumshoe? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Although... Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. God, he just is such a himbo, and I had... One of my favorite characters where he's just like, you know what, he's trying his best. He wants to be a cliche, but also, like, slightly kind of skirts around it. Well, Nick? Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright. That is... I cannot wait to get to the final day of this. Oh wow, it is midnight. I got a late start at my time after work, but yeah, it is what it is. So, since it's been half an hour, I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. And next time we will be seeing, I think, the final part because it's the final day and the final trial. So, woo! Can't wait to see this all wrapped up. Bye!